Live from Los Angeles, welcome back to Good Morning LaLa. And we have an 18-year-old, very successful entrepreneur in the house, CEO of 3 companies, Sam Jacobs. 3.
Wow.
What 3 companies are you the CEO of?
So actually, I own multiple different companies and I do multiple different things. I do e-commerce, I own social media company, we do growth, that kind of stuff. I also own an education company. With everything changing today, especially social media, a lot of the education is online. And that's why I set out to go on this journey. And I saw that gap when I was in high school, in those classes where I didn't really enjoy. Now I'm on that journey to change that and change education forever. So that's my journey.
So you've done over 1.5 million in e-commerce.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
How did that journey begin for you?
So that was actually a really interesting one. I started just literally a YouTube search, as many people or many teenage entrepreneurs would start, how to make money online, and it just literally trickled from there. There was a lot of ups and downs, don't get me wrong, and those things are all part of the entrepreneurship journey. If you're not ready for those, you're not really an entrepreneur, and I knew I was going to be ready for that. I'm actually, the thing that was motivating me was I didn't want to go to college, right? And I told myself, I'm going to do whatever it takes to prove myself. And I kept working, my friends, my family, they all tried to bring me down, but I told myself, I'm not going to let that happen. Kept going, and over the last 6 months, generated over 1.5 million. Been traveling around the world, speaking all different places. Been endorsed by people like Ty Lopez, Grant Cardone, big people in the space. So it's really paying off now, and I'm here to inspire everyone to do the same.
Let's talk about that choice, though, because it is very non-traditional to not go to college and to start building a business at such a young age. Why did you choose that, and what made you successful in your mindset?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, for me, it was all about I knew there was something bigger. I knew there was something bigger, just ready to beast out, And I felt different than everyone else because I was more like that person, I knew something was coming. And I knew I was the entrepreneur. I was the guy selling the candy bars in the back of the room in high school and that kind of thing. And, I knew it was going to come, and I knew I was, destined for more. I couldn't just, live the regular life that everyone's living. I knew that I was going to do something big. It was just going to happen. I was moments away from my breakthrough.
So when you were working at this and you're just being persistent, what is it that you learned or you started doing that made it click? That you went from just struggling to really...
Good question.
That's a great question.
Yeah, thriving.
We just had an event in New York City. I do a lot of events, and it's just so amazing to get together in person rather than the social media. We had an event, we sold out within 30 days, 250 people. It was amazing. And we called it Breakthrough because exactly your question, it's all about breaking through, taking it to the next level. And you never know, you're moments away from breakthrough. And many people, unfortunately, they don't meet their massive potential. They don't meet their potential because they're moments away from the breakthrough, but they just fall short. They don't give the extra push.
So how do you not do that when you're moments away and you're so close, but you are so exhausted?
That's a great question.
You're questioning yourself, you're questioning your purpose. What do you do?
So what do I do to push me? Right, that's a great question. And so many people have that struggle where they wake up and it's not feeling the greatest day. But it just comes down to your why. I really have a strong why that in the beginning was college, and now I really surpassed that. My parents are like, don't go to college now because of what I've been able to do. But, at that point I was like, now what? Because I already, destroyed my why. I need a new why. So it's really important to understand why you want money. And for many teenagers, many, people in the world, it's all about money. It's all about cars, it's all about lifestyle, but the fact is something deeper in there. You really need to get inside yourself.
So true.
And you need to ask yourself, why? I call it the triple whys, because you got to break it down and really ask yourself, why money? Is it for your family? What is the feeling that's going to give you? And then every time you're about to quit, you got to tell yourself, if I quit now, that's it. I'm not going to get to that why.
What are your whys?
That's great.
Right now, it's literally just changed lives all over the world because it was actually crazy. At an event, someone comes over to me, and this was literally my breakthrough with everything. I took a 10x from there. When someone came over to me, he's like, dude, it's because of you I'm here today. And I never heard that before. I'm like, I'm an entrepreneur. How does that, affect your life? He said, I've been feeling really down lately. And about 6 months ago, I wanted to commit suicide. I decided myself, I'm gonna go to the beach, 15-foot waves. I was gonna jump in. I jumped and the wave pushed me back. I smashed my head. I get stitches, gushing blood all over the place. And I woke up out of the bed. I started, I'm like, I gotta make a change. I started following you on Instagram, and now I'm making money from my phone, from my laptop, and you changed my life forever.
Wow.
From there, I realized that there are people behind that screen. Social media or not, it's time to take it to the next level. And as a young entrepreneur, I'm here to inspire everyone else.
Thank you so
Fantastic.
much. I have one last
Nice.
question for you. Out of doing just the online work versus getting connected with the right group of people, where would you say, in media, right? So you have all these different things that go, what translated into sales in these different areas, where would you say is the most important out of all those?
It really, an entrepreneurship journey is very diverse, right? People think, what do I have to do? Do I have to do this and then I'll be successful? No, it's not like that. See, the entrepreneurship journey, it comes with a bunch of different things. It's a ball that you have to just master the entire side. In terms of friends, it's super important, definitely.
important, right.
And I have a 33-33-33 rule, or a 30-30-30 rule, where I say 30% of your time should go to people higher than you, 30% of your time should be at the people at your level, and 30% of your time should be lower than you.
Great advice.
10% of the time should be for the people that don't really care, okay? That don't really want to hear it. They will drain you down. You should take that 10% away. But it's super important that you always excel. Always try to help people as well, so your mindset, is all levels. But yeah, that's my.
Well, you're 18 years old. Congratulations on all the success. I'm sure you're touching millions of lives out there. Thank you so much. Tell people where they can find and follow you.
Pretty easy. Actually bought this username on Instagram at Sam Jacobs as it's spelled, and can't wait to see you there.
Amazing.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Stay
Lala.
tuned. We'll be right back.